Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
High fly ball, right field. Pajes sizes this one up, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Pajes hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, the lefty, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. One out, base is empty. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The shortstop takes the ball. Liner caught at second. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Young under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And we're back. And now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. Ohtani back to work. That catches the corner. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Outside low, 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that one hit to first, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Runner on the go. Rip to third. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Josh Bell at the plate now. And that one hammered. That's back. Just missed it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. And they get the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Curveball drops in for a strike. No score here in the second. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. Will Smith to the plate. Inside. And that is ball one. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Brady House. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. One away. Dalen Lyle now at the plate. Ball one there. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs, base is empty. And downstairs.
Ball, that's just out.
And strike 2.
3-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now James Outman. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
High fly ball out into left center field. Wood right there to make the grab. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hernandez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams slings to first in time. So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is inside. In the air, right side. Pajes on his way over. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The 1-0. That's to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Edman in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out towards left center. Wood sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
That one misses in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ohtani back to work. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Late swing, foul to the left. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Edman. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in LA, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-1.
That one missed. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. That one outside, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, out towards left center. Wood pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time up. And it's fouled away. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So 2 down. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Fly to left his first time. And that one is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Dives. What a play. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6. Now, Brady House. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, number 51.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. His first at bat was a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bunts it towards the mound. 1 at second.
Got him. That's
and
out.
he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Misses outside, ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's way high. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hard hit, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. That's his strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
2 strikes.
And misses inside.
Full count.
Young on second. Wood at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. 3-0.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot.
So runner at second, 2 down. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That misses, and it's 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering misses down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They limit the damage here. Well, we go bottom 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not even close there. 1-0. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Young should have this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh, and it hits the base. The throw in, Betts into second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside. And that misses. And it's 2-0. And another ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul out of play.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball is outside. Next
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now snap throw to first. Garcia back on a dive. Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down looking. So digging in, Brady House. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That misses the zone. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Lyle up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's outside. And it's a full count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. A real bat.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Anthony Banda.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that does.
On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. just
Inside, ball
missed.
one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time
Nope,
that leaves
that's a ball.
Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Chavez Ravine, the batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one is absolutely belted, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. He swings and fouls one off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Nats leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. Abrams zips it across. 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
One ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
So impressive
2 strikes.
how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
In
2
the dirt,
balls,
2
2
and 2. That's a little bit low. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction. I know that I'm listening.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now James Wood. Bonda back to work. Bonda, the lefty who lights up the radar gun.
0-1's the
He
count.
features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a slider misses down and away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That
We got
one
full
misses, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's inside.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jackson Rutledge.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one the other way. Base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Mookie takes. That one inside. Now 2-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, 1 away. That's down and in. Towards first. Low. Over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Michael Kopech. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No, inside.
in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And he handles it himself for the out. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
51.
That one almost got him.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hernandez over to first in time. And that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Zach Brixey. Tommy Edman at the plate. Way outside, and that's ball one. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. That one the other way. Wood makes the grab, one away. He's 2 outs away. Hernandez, the next to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So last chance for the Dodgers. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike, 95 of that one. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded.